Hi, this is Weekly Reflections, and I'm Nancy Joy, and it's October 12th. The new moon today is in Libra, and it's the new moon following all this craziness of September and moving us into this topsy-turvy world. You know, more shootings, more false flag events. Oh, well, just onward it goes. But it's also an opportunity, this new moon, to come into balance. Libra's about balance, but I like the word integration, because when you're balancing something, you're always topsy-turvy, which the world is. You're struggling. When you bring things in opposites into integration, that's where you can create something new. So it's a time of alignment and integration of the new frequencies. We all stepped into the 5D frequencies around the time of the eclipse. So it is the first new moon, you could say, of this new energy that we are in. And along those lines, I have a good friend who's an astrologer, Bonnie Ogren, and Starlight Astrology. Her email is below. But she had this quote in her last update, and I want to read it to you because I find it so powerful. It's time to release the idea that we must constantly heal. I think that this arises from the belief that we somehow sinned by choosing to incarnate into matter. Does a plant meeting an earthworm or a stone on its upward movement to the solar light say, "Oh, what did I do wrong? Should I have taken a different path? Perhaps I need to heal"? Well, of course not, right? But that was a powerful statement Bonnie made, and especially at the time of this new moon, because one of the 4D spiritual patterns that we are, and 3D spiritual patterns we are definitely keep rolling around is our constant need to heal what's wrong with us so that we can become the light and live the 5D connection to love. Well, you're already love. You are already healed. And to keep that focus on that word keeps you back in duality, keeps you stuck in there's something wrong, keeps you stuck in right and wrong, keeps you stuck in perhaps you keep trying to be the best you can be, but you keep attracting, we've talked about this, the negative energy. And that's just as silly as a seed saying, oh, there's a stone in my path, I'm a bad seed. It just strives to reach the light in any way it can. We chose to come into matter because matter, call us our beautiful angels that we are. We looked down and said, oh, this looks interesting. I'm going to come experience this. And we chose to do it because we knew we were going to be bringing God energy into matter very viscerally and very real. And that's what, to me, this ascension energy has represented. So it really is time to take a look at this. I'm not putting down the word healing. I realize there are healers and we're all working to become whole within ourselves and to love ourselves. But it starts with realizing we just need to love ourselves. There's nothing to heal, because when you truly love yourself, and, the old Matt Kahn, I just love the guy, I love you. The old I love yous takes you out of that space of looking for what you need to correct, even in the face of great challenges and obstacles. Trust me, I'm having those. And so as long as you can bring yourself into alignment and integration and come back into love, the pathway is certainly much easier. Because think of this, you only go to that space with I must heal this and that when something is uncomfortable. But when something good happens, like you birth a child, something miraculous, you win the lottery, you get a huge raise, your house finally sells, you don't look to say, oh, what did I do to create that? You're in the experience. So right now I feel it's so important to forget the awareness of the reasons and the whys. Ours is not to need to know why and how. Ours is just to embrace and to to embrace and live the experiences we came here to live that are returning us to love. And that's just so very important. So, you know, if we're, as Bonnie says, she feels this has to do a lot with guilt, that we have an old program of guilt in us. And Ezekiel has always taught me that guilt is just what we created to return us to love, because anything we're feeling guilty about is exactly what we need to break through. And actually, what is the quote here? He says, Ezekiel put it this way: whenever guilt grabs you, know that your old thought patterns are trying to take you back into the very thing you are ready to leave. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Whenever guilt grabs you, know that your old thought patterns are trying to take you back to the very thing that you're needing or wishing or ready to leave. That puts guilt in a whole new perspective, doesn't it? And you know, you don't need to heal anything, because it's all setting you free. Anything you are experiencing right now, you have created to lift you to your highest evolution, to bring God's source into matter. I mean, really, that's what it's all about. So there's tremendous amount of magic to be caught here in this new moon, if you're willing. So just like that seed that Bonnie talks about, see how it is with you when you hit into that stone or that earthworm, that you can simply change directions, that you can set yourself free, that you continue your pathway to, as the seed does to light, as you do to the return to love. So instead of allowing healing to be your motivation, let's allow love to rule our choices and guide our direction. It's a change of consciousness. Try it out this week. Try it out in your life. Breathe it in. Catch the magic. Have a great week. We'll see you again next week. Bye.